a reader. And last year, on Halloween, I chose to read some books, some spooky books. I'm also not a great reader in horror. I love some authors, some stories, but I have a difficulty in reading horror or seeing horror movies also. But last year I decided to do a readathon in the last 2 days of October for celebrating Halloween. So I had a few options then, but I only managed to read. I had 4 options last year, and I only managed to read 2. So first it was Frankenstein from Mary Shelley, which I loved. It's a favorite. And then hi all, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are okay. I hope you are doing fine. I hope you are excited with the spooky season that it's coming. It's just a few weeks. I'm getting quite excited. I have a big list of books I wish to read on this season, and I hope you will come with me in a little adventure, in a little reading adventure. Okay, so let's go. Last year, I decided to do a readathon on Halloween. I thought it was a good way to read more books in a short amount of time and read books in a genre that usually it's not my first choice. I love supernatural, paranormal books, but when it's too spooky, I get a bit weird about it, so I'm not too good in horror. Last year I decided to do this readathon. I did it by myself, and I thought it was a good way to read some of the books that I've been meaning to read. So the first one I read last year was Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I love this book. It's one of my favorite monsters, so to speak, and I really appreciate this one. And then I read Tales of the Unease by Arthur Conan Doyle. I have read a lot of his books. Usually it's more like the Sherlock Holmes series, but this one was very good, surprisingly good. It's a bunch of short stories, and they are really clever. And I had more books to read, but I didn't manage to get to them, so last year I had The Whisper in Darkness by H.P. Lovecraft, and I had Extraordinary Stories by Edgar Allan Poe. I've started this one, but I didn't finish. So this year I'm planning to do a readathon on the 30 and 31 of October. So I have a bunch of books that I wish to read on those days, and the plan is to do the most amount of reading that I can. Of course, I have other responsibilities, and I will have to address that. But the plan is to substitute all the other little things that I usually do by just reading. So it's 2 days just reading. I hope you would like to join me, and if you do, please leave a comment down below. And now I'll show you the books I'm planning on reading this year. That are on the short list for reading. I don't know if I will be able to read more than 2, because last year the amount was 2. Let's So I will start with Extraordinary Stories by Edgar Allan Poe. I plan to reread the parts that I already read, because most frankly, I don't remember. Maybe when I start reading I will, oh, there's the Telltale Heart. This one I've read more than once already, but it's always good to reread it. So Edgar Allan Poe. Then I have this one on the list, The Whisperer in Darkness by H.P. Lovecraft. I really would like to read this one, but I think it's a bit 370 pages, and the font is quite small, so I will try to read this one, but I don't know if he will make it to the shortlist this year. Let's see. Then I have Madame Quall's Ghosts and Other Stories by Sheridan Le Fanu. It's a book I picked up this year, a few weeks ago, and I thought it would be fun to diversify my authors. And then I chosen Gothic short stories, Tales of Mystery and the Supernatural. I think this is a collection of short stories, mainly from the 18th century authors. So we have a few known authors like Edgar Allan Poe and Dickens and Hawthorne. So this one is a bunch of authors. I would like to get to this one. And then I have I really don't know if it's now that I'm going to read this. This is Burricade from Stephen King. I have this one on my TBR for a long time, a few years. I got it at a great price. I usually don't take out the stickers with the price, so I wanted to read this one for a few years now. Let's see. I have seen a part of the movie, but I'm not too great with horror movies also, so I think, and I do love Stephen King's writing. So this one, let's see. And then I have Queen of the Damned from Anne Rice. I have it in 2 volumes, so this is volume 1 and this is volume 2. This one I have seen the movie more than once, but the movie it's not my favorite thing in the world. So, but I have read Interview with a Vampire from Anne Rice, and I have read Vampire Arno, I think, and I loved it. So I think I will love these books already. These ones are some brushes I have bought on a second-hand bookshop here downtown Lisbon. So they were at a great price, bargain of course. And then I have the last one, which it's kind of spooky for a certain age, and I have been meaning to read these books. I have seen the movies more than once. I did enjoy the movies, but I didn't grow up with these books, so I have a different relationship with them now. But now I wish to read this and to start from the beginning and read the whole collection. Okay, the book is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling. I bought this last week, I think. This is a celebration 25 years of Harry Potter, and I bought it in English. I think most of them are in English, except for the Anne Rice and Edgar Allan Poe and Stephen King are in Portuguese. So the Harry Potter would serve me for 2 challenges, so it would serve me for spooky season, the readathon, and it would serve me for the bucket list of the 100 books, classic books I want to read. So I don't know. Let's see if this one will jump ahead of the other ones or if not. Terrible. So, I hope you wish to join me at this readathon. I know some people have already chosen their spooky stories for this season. This is a 2-day event. So I'll be posting mainly on Instagram and maybe at YouTube Shorts. I don't know exactly how I'm going to manage all of that while reading, but I will try. I will do my best for it. So I would like to invite you to come along on this reading challenge. Share with us what you are thinking of reading this year on the spooky season, and if it's really spooky or not so spooky, because I have seen some iterations of this time of the year in a kind of other spooky ways, more reality spooky than the horror type thing. And come with me. I think it will be a fun time. It will be 2 days, 30 and 31 of October, reading solely books about spooky or with spooky characters. I hope you'd like to join me and leave a comment down below if this seems interesting to you, and if you want to connect on other ways, so you can leave the comment here or you can go to my Instagram account. It's my name basically, and connect there. So I'll be posting reels there, and I'm not sure, but I think I will link my blog also so you can message me through the blog if you want. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will consider doing this readathon with me. I will be posting on Instagram, as I already said, mainly. I hope you find it fun and that you want to join me in this reading spooky challenge. Thank you so much and see you next week. Bye.